When you live a life full of rage and hatred, how does one go back to being a family man? Can you let all that go and start a new life? For Kratos, some demons just keep following his old path of blood even to Midgard. This is Kuma, and welcome to our review of God of War, out now on the PlayStation 4. Retirement looks good on Kratos, even though he still looks brooding. Now he has a new family, but we begin his tale with a tragedy. His new love, Faye, has passed on, and now with his son Atreus tasked with taking his mother's ashes to the mountains as her request. Things become complicated when a stranger comes knocking, confronting Kratos in a rude manner. This is a quest not only to lay his wife to rest, but it seems her request is actually more heartfelt, to grow a strong bond between father and son.
You're alright.
I am alright.
I expected the style of hack and slash that we expected from the previous titles, but to my surprise, Santa Monica Studios evolved the whole game. Not only is it a deeper story, the combat is grounded, especially with Atreus as an assist character. Kratos is fashioned with a new axe that has frost properties and can be summoned back like Mjolnir. He also has a defense weapon with a retractable shield. Honestly, it works both offensively and defensively. This way, when you throw your axe that can freeze an enemy, you are not defenseless. You have melee attacks with your shield. Now with Atreus, he feels like a third weapon with his bow that gains magical elements later on in the story. He will also stun or subdue enemies for Kratos to cause devastating attacks. Skill tree is simplified this time around with cosmetic buffs, weapon upgrades, and enchantments. Yes, Kratos still has his Spartan rage that will replenish some health after use and comes in handy, especially with big enemies. Now, when it comes down to the enemies, there are far, vast, and come in all shapes and sizes. This is where your bestiary comes in handy, that Atreus documents it all with weaknesses at hand. So please, go back into the book, read up how to defeat some of these strong enemies, some lightweights, but it's all knowledge for you to have while you explore the world. I am having fun with the combat alone. It is easier with light and heavy attacks on the triggers instead of the face buttons. They don't deal with quick time events too often, which I'm okay with, but do not put down that controller just in case you need to attack. And this is where we come into visuals. I love a game that has you guessing between cutscene and gameplay. It keeps you on your toes. I felt amazed by the scenes of both Midgard and Alfheim, even when activating the Bifrost to travel between realms. It is visually beautiful, and I appreciate the high-end graphics, which made me just explore and take everything in as I found secrets and doing side missions. The new voice of Kratos and motion capture of Christopher Judge was a great choice. If some of y'all don't know, he played in Stargate SG-1. Respect to the voice talents of T.C. Carson, who was the original voice, but Christopher has both voice and look of this Spartan. Sonny Soljic, the voice and motion capture was spot on for Atreus. He really challenged Kratos in every fashion, really testing his patience, but helping him as well since he is grieving as is Atreus with their loss of their mother and his wife. Conclusion. This is not your typical God of War game. It definitely shows it has grown, not just being about brutality and vengeance, but about family and seeking peace, even if you do have to shake the 9 rails to finally have that. I didn't have anything negative to point out. Honestly, it would have been nitpicking, but there was nothing for me to discuss. There's a lot of replay value in this game. There's a lot of exploring, and there's a lot of you to find and grow with your character, especially with Kratos. Starting off from level 1 to whatever level you gain after over 9 hours that I've played so far, my character looks totally different. Even the weaponry that I'm using looks totally different. Atreus has grown a lot, gaining more strength, learning his abilities, and it feels as if Kratos is teaching you how to play this game the whole time. He is scolding or trying to help Atreus be better as a hunter and a warrior. Every time he's scolding him, it feels like he's talking to you as the player to be on your guard, watch your back, do not hesitate, and keep your surroundings on defense at all times. This is a beautiful game. And as for an AI companion, it is not annoying. Atreus actually goes into battle ready to fight. You can hit the square button to initiate wherever you're targeting to fire his arrows at all the enemies, and then he goes and attacks the enemies for you, which is badass. I haven't had this much fun with a companion since BioShock Infinite and of course The Last of Us. All that being said, God of War gets 5 paws out of 5. And well deserved. Check this exclusive PS4 title, which is out now, and be sure to check out our full written review on KumazokuEnt.com. As always, gamers, I hope you enjoyed. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and as always, be stout.